Hi, this is Jack Milligan, your Medicare problem solver for the Plaintiff's MSA and Lien solution. Today's video is entitled The Two Biggest Mistakes That Trial Attorneys Make with the Medicare Conditional Payments Process. The first mistake, here it is. It's not knowing the timeline involved in the process. And these are the important numbers to remember. 2 plus 65 plus 30 equals 109. I know, those numbers don't seem to add up, but stick with me here and I will show you how they do add up to a possible big delay in getting your settlements paid. Here's what those numbers mean. Once you notify Medicare for the first time that you have a pending settlement for your client, Medicare has 2 weeks to respond back with their rights and responsibilities letter to you and your client. That's 14 days. Then Medicare has an additional 65 days to go through your client's common working file and determine the total amount of conditional payments that Medicare has paid for services related to your client's injuries or conditions that are the subject of the settlement. Once Medicare has mailed the initial conditional payments report, you have 30 days to respond back with a written challenge on any items or bills that should be removed as not relating to your client's settlement-related injuries or conditions, or to request a final conditional payments demand letter. It could actually be longer. Much longer, in fact, if you have to litigate to get unrelated items or bills removed from the conditional payments report. But what all this means is, if you have waited to start the Medicare conditional payments process until you have settled your case, you're at least 109 days away from having a final conditional payments demand letter that you can give to the defendants who have been sitting on the money, earning interest, waiting for you. So the second biggest mistake trial attorneys make is waiting to start this process until you have secured the settlement. This process needs to be started at least 3.5 months before settlement if you want to get paid and get your client paid shortly after settlement. In reality, the process can be started way in advance of settlement and all of the challenges can be completed so that all that is left is requesting a final demand letter and possibly getting a 72-hour lock on the number. The Plaintiff's MSA and Lien solution can help. Once you have identified that your client's medical expenses are being paid by Medicare, outsource this conditional payment headache to us. For $750 plus 15% of any reduction due to a challenge, we will do everything from reporting the case to Medicare, challenging the conditional payments report from unrelated charges, and getting you a final demand letter when your case is ready to settle. Help is just a call away. Protect your client and reduce what they pay back to Medicare. And limit your liability for all of these Medicare headaches. This has been Jack Milligan, your Medicare problem solver for the Plaintiff's MSA and Lien solution.